There he is. The Phantom. It's the Phantom of car auto transport. What? Hey, what's going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And it's Fred Lenart's subprime hero.
And we are here with the one and only Don Brady. And you
otherwise known as the Phantom of Auto Transport. That's right. The Phantom of Auto Transport came and literally donning the mask. Right, I love it, man. No pun intended, actually. 100% pun intended.
That was very funny.
Well, we're excited to have him, man. I've seen you in many masks at these events, man. And one of my favorite ones was Batman. I thought that was really cool. I also like when you did the Wild thing. You know, I thought that was pretty cool too, brother. You kill it every single time, man. But most importantly, you're just a good dude, you know. And we appreciate you for who you are and what you're about. So let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about the Don Brady over here. Let's talk about what inspires you. What makes you so brave to come out and be a character every time you come on one of these shows? What inspires you to do this?
You know, I do it mainly because I want to stand out, but I also like this in particular means a lot to me because I'm doing this for cancer.
Oh wow!
Ted Ings actually with the Fixed Ops Roundtable is doing taking the mask off for cancer November 14th. I think it's middle of November, and so when he reached out to me and asked me if I would do a quick video for it, it kind of inspired me to change. I was actually, not to give things away, but I was going to come as Beetlejuice this week. So I put that on. I put that on the back burner for another show.
That would have been hilarious.
But yeah, I'm going to. I'm doing this for cancer, unmasking cancer, and which means a lot to me. So that's a lot of the reason I'm doing that for Digital Dealer. But I do it again just to. I want to have fun.
You know,
you go to these shows a lot of times, and the vendor, and nothing against them, but they want to wear shirts and ties. And you know, I was a general manager for a long time, 22 years in the car business. And I wore a suit and a tie for 22 years, right? So now that I'm on the vendor side, I don't have to stay in that mold. So, I mean, I might wear shorts. I might wear a mask. I might wear an Elmo costume. You just never know what I'm going to wear.
You might be Rocky. You never know.
You might even come as the scariest one of all as a Browns fan.
That's true. That's true, and that is terrifying for me. You know, I get it.
But seriously, you're an incredible solutionary that we love to see your creativity everywhere that you go. Right now, our show would have already had at least one comment on it, and it would have been his. He would have dropped
100%.
He would have dropped the cool guy emoji and the fire.
Something I also want to throw out really quick is that what you just said there is thank you.
Yes.
Oh, no problem.
No, seriously. Thank you. Like, there's not a post that I post that does not have Don Brady at least putting some kind of emoji on there to let me know that he's there. Yeah. Not one single post that goes by without you finding it.
Sometimes liking. One picture.
I can have 50 pictures. All of them. If I have 50 pictures in one post, Don has looked at every one and loved every single one of them. Yeah. So I want you to know, thank you.
No, we appreciate that.
You know what? I love this business, and people that know me know that this is not fake. I absolutely love the car business. And I mean, I'll give you an example. I went and I took a picture in front of a vendor here at this show that does not use Don Brady or Ship Your Car Now to move their cars.
Right.
And one of the people that worked at the booth said, "You're really going to put this on social media? We don't even use you." And I said, "Yeah, I actually believe in what you guys do. They're helping a dealer in Florida right now that lost all their inventory. They're helping them." And I saw that and I like that post. And I know that they're using one of my competitors. But you know what? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
At the end of the day, and I said, look, I'm okay being in your bullpen. So if you need me, if something happens and you need me, I'm there. I'll move one car for you if you need it, right? Yeah. So that's to me, I think if all the vendors help each other, ultimately, I mean, I get referrals from vendors all the time that it doesn't benefit them to refer me, but they know that I'm going to take care of their dealer customer, right?
You will.
And what's funny is some of the big guys that use other bigger companies, the funny thing is they'll when their mom and dad's car need moved, they call me.
That's right.
Not the big company, because they know I'm going to take care of their mom and dad's car.
Yeah, because it's to you, it's so much more like personal, right? And you make it that way. And everything, every vehicle moved, it's personal. So we want to make sure that you guys feel that way. Ship Your Car Now. Great people, great company. There's not a person that works over there at y'all's booth that I do not love. Michelle Hutchinson, shout out to her. She's phenomenal too. There's so many phenomenal people in your company. But you know, you do some great things, man. You do, like you said, and what I love is you represent more. You represent so much more than just Ship Your Car Now. You represent the automotive industry. You represent you also your own business. You have a consultants firm, right?
Yeah,
Tell everybody about that.
And Don Brady Consulting Inc. is kind of the beginning of what I started. And then Chip Your Core now become one of my vendors that I'm working for. But I'm actually where my heart and passion truly is training. And I know you guys are big on the training. I actually I used to love as a GM to talk to a salesperson and then they got it. Like when they truly understood this is my business within a business. Mm-hmm. So my goal is to really get out across the nation with salespeople, teaching them how to build their business and their own brand. And if a dealership was, if they would really think through it, like some of them are worried that, oh man, this guy's going to get bigger than my whole dealership. Mm-hmm. But if you get your whole team to become bigger and build their own brands, right, you can pretty much stop advertising almost, you know,
exactly.
Just have, bring in people, organically through, and the funny thing is, and it cracks me up when people say you're an influencer on social media, you got 36,000 followers. I'm not an influencer because I have no idea what I'm doing, right? So, but I'm just being me, and if I can show salespeople out there how to do that, and it's funny to even think about training on social media from a guy that's only done it for 2.5 years, but if I can spark just a little bit in somebody, man, it could go a long way. And honestly, I'll walk away feeling so good about helping.
You should feel really good because you're doing that all the time, brother.
You are doing it all the time. And being that encourager, and car guys, car gals understand, this is a completely 100% CGC approved solutionary that's sitting right here. Okay. The man behind this mask is legitimately one of the greatest people you can get the chance to hang out with. I mean, he'll even be showing up to the Rocky Steps just to make sure that you're watered down and that you have a couple fresh snacks as you get done with the run up the steps. Okay. He's going to make sure that he does that. But there's more to that. And you will see him out there helping out solutionaries inside the stores. But the things that you're saying are the key pieces of seeing it come alive in other people. Yes. Making sure that you are investing something that does ignite a fire within other people. And that's something that you keep everybody that's even involved in social media on their game, because they see how often you're being creative, how often you're reinventing yourself, and how just stinking smart you are about integrating it into where it is and who you're dealing with, what's happening. And whether you were a car guy that was wearing the dope shirt fly tie all the time, or you come in rocking the dope shirt fly tie in your costume, right? You're always keeping it consistent and professional, but you add value to everybody that's here just because you added a smile to everybody's face. Thank you. You didn't even shake their hand. And they're like, look at that guy.
It's not a person that walks by that goes, oh, there he is again. Right. What's he going to wear his next event? You know, but above that, we've talked to you a lot. You know, I have a feeling one day we will work together, and maybe sooner and later. But the thing is that Don, you shed light in this industry. You are light in this industry, and finding people. I'm attracted to people like that. I can't help but want to lean on him. Like, I love Don Brady.
We love him.
That's my friend, right? And that's something that I appreciate. And like I said, man, again, I want to thank you because you support us so much like that, and for no reason except for the fact that you love this industry. Yes. And we appreciate that, and we love you for that. And I can't wait to see what you guys do next. I can't wait to see you at the next event. I'm glad that you're here supporting cancer, unmasking cancer right now. I think it's a big thing. We need to talk about it some more.
It's that month, right?
Right, man. So
yeah, it is October.
Yep. So it's a big month for that, and it's always a big month for that. Always. It's always so. It's a shame. It's a scary thing out there, and a lot of people are.
You know what's funny, and I hate to bring up the Browns game, but I was at the Browns game, and we lost in the last few seconds, but we they had everyone stand up that's a cancer survivor, wow. And then they asked everybody. So they stood up and they said anybody that's been family or friends of a cancer survivor, and everybody stood up and they said, if you ever had anybody in your life that's been touched by cancer, stand up. Well, obviously, everybody in that whole stadium, and I just got chills saying it because the reality is you can't meet anybody that hasn't either had it, had family or friends that have had it, or know someone that has had it. And it's a scary. I mean, you never know what you're going to die of, right? And that's kind of a morbid conversation, but
not for a phantom.
I mean, but can you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine having a doctor look at you and say, "You've got cancer. Now we got to fight it," right? Yeah. Those people are the bravest, strongest people on the planet, and you know what? They're really not. They need the support of everybody around them, or they won't make it. So I'm very passionate about that fight, and I'll try to help anybody and everybody I can in that fight.
I love that, and I'm down with that. Let us know how we could ever help you support that. Just so you know, you could always use our platform. We'll be happy to shout that up from the mountaintops.
Thank you.
We had somebody. I'm not sure who the Facebook user is, but he says, "Don Brady, I am coming as Captain America next time."
I got the costume. We can both do it.
Hey, let's go. Let's see who has the best Captain America costume out there.
I'm okay with that. Hey, I'm walking around and guess who's here? Elvis, and I got his costume too.
That's right. That's right.
He says, "I saw you yesterday. You inspired me. Now I'm in an Elvis costume today."
Hunk of burning love going on. I love that.
Look at that.
It's fun when you can inspire, and you do that, brother. I tell you what, that should be a website, DonBradyInspires.com. All right, let's go with that. Right. So, brother, man, we appreciate you for hopping on here, giving us a few minutes of your time. I know you are out here loving on everybody. We appreciate that you do that.
I love you guys.
You know, there's a couple things I want to do before we get off the show.
We definitely got to get a selfie while we're live.
We got to do that. So, folks, bear with us for a moment as I get my selfie moment with my brother. And of course, Will's going to get one too.
And then we're going to make sure that we do apply these incredible 3Fs with an incredible Phantom with the PH, whatever it is. I want to make sure that you all know that this Phantom right here, this solutionary, this car guy doesn't know how to just ship your car now, but he knows how to forgive, focus, fly so that you can keep growing. Let's go ahead and get that off. You sound it off for us, Don. On 3, count it off.
Forgive.
Just count the 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Forgive, focus,
fly, and keep growing. Keep growing.
There we go. That's how we do that.
We're growing over here with Mr. Don Brady himself, man. I appreciate you. I'm Frelin Arts, the subprime hero.
And I'm Lou Ramirez, the car guy. And we are live at the Digital Dealer 2022 Las Vegas at the fabulous Mirage with the one,
the only Don Brady, the Phantom of Auto Transport. Let's go, my friend. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you.
Folks, stay tuned. We got so much more coming to you today. Let's brew.
See you later, everybody.